How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the Crypto Unveiled YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a cryptocurrency altcoin called Verasity, or VRA for short. Let's first take a look at the charts, then we'll get a little bit more into what actually is Verasity all about. So you can see the current price of Verasity is currently sitting at 0.0025 cents per Verasity. You see over the last day, Verasity has been fluctuating up and down, but right now it's actually up 4%, which is very good to see. Over the last 7 days, again, around 3.5 to 4% up as well, which again is a good thing to see as well. We've seen the cryptocurrency market absolute plummet recently, which I'm sure we'll see right now if we look at the bigger picture over the last month. The cryptocurrency markets have been extremely volatile. They had a huge plummet a few weeks ago. Then a lot of altcoins actually had quite a big rebound and came back up. But then after that initial rebound, a lot of the coins started to drop once again. So it's been very weird times in the market right now. I don't think we're in a... we're definitely not in a bull run. And I'm not really sure we're quite in a bear market either, because before this, a lot of the prices weren't, obviously they weren't as good as a lot of the coins in a bull run. But a lot of coins weren't dropping that much. But right now we are starting to see a lot of the coins drop down even further. So maybe we are potentially going into the bear market, but who knows in the cryptocurrency space. Like I said, the market can be down and suddenly can be back up once again. So as we head towards Christmas, towards the December time, January time, a lot of the times over the years we've seen quite good experienced some quite good growth in November, December time. So hopefully we will see that again this year. If we look over the yearly chart as well, down 37%, which is of course not great, not a great thing to see. However, like I say in every single one of my videos, when people talk about the markets being bad and this and that, and people want to get out, I believe this is the perfect time where you should actually be buying these coins. If you are, passionate about a coin and you believe in that coin and you want to hold that coin for the long term, I believe that right now, when the markets are down like it is right now in the red, in the negative, this is the best time to buy, because you're basically getting these coins at an absolutely huge discount. So right now in the market, a lot of people are being very negative. They're saying, I'm getting out of crypto, this and that. I'm the complete opposite. I'm extremely excited for the future ahead right now, because you can pick up these coins at an absolute steal, and this is only going to make you more profit in the future if we were to go back into a bull run and the prices pump up again. This is only going to mean more money for you guys. So we look all time, then of course we look at the completely bigger picture. Then Verasity is actually up still from where it began, so that is a good thing to see. Even if you invested all the way back here in 2019, you would still be up quite a decent amount, over 220%, which basically that beats all other stock markets out there. And that's even right now, Veracity's very lowest point. Imagine if you were invested in Verasity in 2019. And you held it until the all-time high of like over 8.5 cents, which is absolutely crazy. Then you would have made some absolutely massive profit. But I don't believe that this is going to be the all-time high forever. I believe that the all-time high will be broken once again in the future. We just have to hope that Veracity's team stay on it, adapt, and keep updating Verasity. And also their marketing team does a good job on actually marketing Verasity and getting Veracity's name out there. And then hopefully, in the future, we hopefully will see another all-time high. But we get a little bit more into that in the end of the video here. But let's first take a look at the market cap. Again, a very low market cap, just over $25 million in the market cap. So I would sort of consider this a micro cap altcoin, which is, of course, a very good thing. The lower the market cap, that is the best scenario for me. I like to get into coins early. Yes, a lot of people say they are a lot more risky, which, yeah, of course, I guess you could say they are a bit more risky than, a lot more stable, higher market cap coins. But, the reward, I believe, a lot of the time outweighs the risk. 24-hour volume, just over $4.1 million, actually up 15%, which is also good to see. Volume to market cap ratio is extremely strong, extremely healthy. Over 16% volume to market cap ratio, which is absolutely crazy. Very, very nice to see. Circulating supply just sitting at just under 10 billion Verasity in circulation, with the max supply sitting at 100 billion. And I know what you're thinking, guys. This circulating supply is crazy. You're going to experience a lot of dilution. However, that is not the fact, not the actual truth. Veracity's circulating supply and max supply, all these different things, are actually very complicated. They're not actually as simple as it might seem. And when you're looking at the circulating supply compared to the max supply, don't take any notice of this at all. I believe the actual real circulating supply is around 50 to 60% of the coins. It's just Veracity's sort of ecosystem with their tokens is very complicated. So don't actually take any notice to the circulating supply on CoinMarketCap. I thought I'd just say that quickly before people say, oh wow, the circulating supply is so low, you're going to experience so much dilution. That is not the case at all. I believe it's actually around 50 to 60%, which actually isn't too bad at all, especially from the fact that it's still a micro cap, and I believe that we're still super early into Verasity. So let's now get into the main part of the video. What actually is Verasity? What is their goals, and why am I so bullish about Verasity? So we are on the official website here, verasity.io, if you want to come check it out for yourself. And if we go down here, it does a quite good job of basically explaining what Verasity is. So through Veraview's ecosystem and Veracity's patented POV module, we're transforming the black box ad fraud industry. So this is what they're all about. This is their main goal, is tackling this huge problem, which is black box ad fraud industry. And it's quite difficult to actually explain, so I guess I'll just give you an example of black box ad. So black box ad fraud is actually it's happening all the time, and especially happening, you know, basically the most it's ever happened right now in 2024. What actually is black box ad fraud industry? So we take YouTube, for example. This is when basically YouTubers will use bots to actually view their video in order to generate revenue for themselves. Of course, this is extremely bad, because the reason why these creators get paid is, of course, it depends on how much they get paid is dependent on how many views they get. And of course, the reason they're getting paid is because advertisers are advertising their videos, and they're paying for the views that you get on the videos in order for, you know, in hopes for them to turn a profit, and hopefully someone comes onto your video, sees their advert, and buys their service or product from that video. So that's basically what the whole sort of you know, the whole system is. Of course, the advertisers pay YouTube, and then YouTuber pays the creator depending on how many views they get. And you know, if it's all working correctly, this is an extremely good thing, because everyone's getting paid, everyone's getting their little chunk, and everyone's happy, because of course the advertisers are getting you know, sales through these views, through this advertising spend they're spending on the videos. So they're happy. YouTube then takes their little cut, and of course then the creator gets some revenue as well from the views which they generate on their videos. So everyone's happy. But you know, so of course there's people out there always in this world who want to take it a little step too far, actually a big step too far, and want to start, you know, basically cheating the system, using bots to you know, get views and other things. They get paid more. However, the advertisers will not, of course, get any sales from this, because of course these are all fake views or botted views. So that is the huge problem of black box ad fraud, and that is what Verasity is actually you know, trying to tackle. And why am I so bullish on Verasity is, of course, because this right now is an absolute massive issue which needs to be solved, and it hasn't actually been solved yet. So of course this is the main reason why I'm bullish on Verasity, because this is their unique thing. If they're actually able to get their name out there and start working with these bigger companies, then of course other companies are going to follow and start using Verasity as well. This is of course going to pump up Veracity's market cap, and you know, if they were working with YouTube, for example, this would just blow Verasity up crazy amounts. You think the market cap would go crazy, the price would go crazy. But why am I so bullish about Verasity right now and into the future is because if no one else solves this, and Verasity is the only person, of course, like I said, this is their unique selling point. But, you know, of course, it's only going to get worse in the future. More people in the future are going to come up with more ways to actually, you know, get these botted views, get this fake views to make more money. And it's only going to get worse and worse in the future unless someone puts a stop to it. And hopefully that actually is Verasity. They've also got a very well established community as well already. You can see 300,000 plus Vera wallet users already, and over 660,000 community members as well. Of course, 20 languages and 6 awarded patents as well, which is also very, very nice to see, because you like to see patents. Basically, if you guys didn't know what patents is, it basically means that no one else can steal your basically your idea. So, you know, they've got this unique idea and it is patented, so no one else can come along and actually steal it from them, which is, of course, really, really good to see. Veracity's also got a very good team behind them, also a very substantial roadmap as well. I won't go through the roadmap in this video, but I have in the past videos, so go check out those videos if you want to see the roadmap. It's extremely extensive. it's over 5-6 years worth of, you know, updates, and they basically just keep on updating and adapting Verasity until it's at the point where it is today, which of course is very good. You know, they've got their Vera wallet, like I've just said, which is of course a place where you can actually store your Verasity tokens, and they've also got Vera Views, which is the actual main patented, as you can see here, proof of view fraud identification technology. So this is the actual way they actually identify whether or not it's a bot view or a real view, and whether or not that person should be paid for that view. Basically, that is basically what proof of view actually is, very simplified. So let's get on to the last part of the video now. What actually is my personal price prediction for Verasity? So for me personally, of course, I'm super bullish about Verasity. I know there's a lot of, I believe there's quite a lot of negative about around Verasity right now, but from the fact that they've got so many patented things, so no one else can come along and steal their idea, they are tackling an absolutely massive problem which needs to be solved, and it's only going to get bigger in the future. I believe Verasity is, you know, an extremely undervalued coin, and at a market cap of only $25 million, I believe that we could easily see a 10x on Verasity, especially in the next bull run. I believe that we could easily break this all-time high. It all just depends on whether or not Veracity's marketing team gets their name out there and really just starts to open people's eyes to the fact of how big Verasity can actually be in the future and how big of a problem they're actually solving. I just believe, you know, it's crazy how undervalued they actually are, and many people, you know, they talk down to Verasity because they look at the circulating supply, but they don't actually look into Verasity enough to realize that the actual tokenomics is actually quite complicated, and the actual circulating supply and the amount of tokens which is actually going to come onto the circulating supply isn't as much as it actually seems when they first look at the coin market cap page for Verasity. So yeah, my personal prediction, I believe that Verasity could I believe that it could easily get to $250 million market cap, and even then I believe that would still be undervalued. But of course, you know, not financial advice, that is my own opinion. But apart from that, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Let me know what you think about Verasity down in the comment section down below. Are you going to invest? Are you already invested? Just let me know. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you do hit that like button, and also if you are new around here, make sure you do hit that subscribe button as well. Apart from that, I'll see you guys in the very next video. Peace.